Hello everyone. So start from the today class with the NCF. Okay. So NCF basically National Curriculum Framework. It's from come to 2005. It's given by NCERT. Basically, what is the objective of NCF? So basically, it's object the learning connect to the real life. So what is it's described as it mean? It means that learning should be touches to the social environment rather by rote learning. So basically its main motto to the NCF is that learning always as connect to the environment rather to the as a book, because their theme was that to remove the burden of the learner. Okay, now come to the NCF. Basically NCF based on Brunner cognitive constructive theory. Now second point is that development of NCF is 1993 according to Professor Jesper to reduce the overburden and learning should be good child centered. So it para denotes that NCF itself as indicate that learning always as a favor to the child centered rather teacher centered, because according to Professor Jesper, they said that learning will be child centered because it's very important to learning as a centered level rather to indirect level. Okay, so NCF as it come to the 1993. So this is the main line by the Professor Yespal that should be indicate as a child centered label. Okay, now come to the NCF 2005. It's based on, so before we are coming to the question. So question is it's based on Rabindranath Tagore. They said that the society and development, civilization and program should be the main focus by the Rabindranath Tagore, because NCF should be concerned to the social environment. Okay, so this is basically Rabindranath Tagore indicate that as a theme, that if the NCF should touches the social environment, social boundaries, so it will be the more civilized as a people, as a child will be as a citizen in the future. Okay, now next come to, there is some key point is that there is a 21 focus groups and 31 member basically when its branch were developed, okay, during the period of time. Now next come to the NCF having some property. Basically they carry out itself 4 to 5 property with itself. So first is that to remove the rote learning. Why it is called to remove the rote learning? Because if we provide a child-centered education, so it should be more important. Okay, because by the rote learning, student study will be the increasing as the level of more burdensome. Rather, it doesn't show any kind of flexibility. It doesn't show any kind of more involvement regarding their education. So it's very important to remove the burdensome, and also they said that when the quality is also improving by the removing to the overburden that should be loaded in their daily life in their learner education. So it's very important to it's also considered. And now second point is that basically they carry out a social perspective. It will be the more focus on. Why it is called social perspective? Because I already said that NCF its main motto is to touches the social boundaries. Okay, not any kind of that boundary that will be removed to the child interest in their study, and child will be back out from their study corner. Okay, so this is very important to the touches to their social perspective. So this should be more focus on. Okay, Now come to the third point is that secondly, to create self knowledge. Okay, so what is this line indicate? That self knowledge. So it's very important if the child take interest in their study and removing their overburden and removing their barrier what they should carry out in each and every day. So it's obvious now. So their self interest, their self knowledge, and their self self indulgence were increasing day by day. So this is all about. And one thing also I should share with you all, guys. So this is there is some guidelines is that regarding NCF, basically to make the learning outside door. Okay, and holistic development in each and every career. It means what? So learning will be outside door. So basically, if I already told that learning is a social centered, it's very important in NCF. So it means itself as an indication that outside door. Okay, now come to the holistic development in each area. So what is the meaning of holistic development? There is all around development to the student by touches to the each and every corner. Okay, now next come to the reduce the rote learning, and after that flexible examination should be in NCF required. Okay, so why flexible examination? Because if the student get a very flexible example, so that teacher and student both carry do not any kind of burdensome with their study, and they will be more interest, they will be get more interested toward their study, and they will be both get take indulge with each other. Now come to the conclusion. So there is the 4 to 5 line. What is the NCF denote that? So basically, learning should be barrier free, and students have learned by the touches real sense, and also able to reduce the overburden. Basically, what is state that learning should be barrier free, and students have learned by this touches sense. So basically, it indicate itself that because when a student touches their real sense, so that a student having the more ego friendly, more busy, and having the taking interest in the real way, rather any kind of showing some pressure by their teacher. So every child who are very backward, who are very pressurized, and who are very submissive kind of student, who also have an opportunity to take interest with their teacher, with their class, with their study. So it's very important to make the study, make the every corner with the real sense that will be touches out, and also to remove the overburden that should carry out each and every day. So it's very important, which is a summarizing NCF. So thank you.